Hi, welcome to week 3 of A2Z programming here at Perry Cook Memorial Library. Today we have your name on the wall. Can you find yours? Do you know what letter it starts with? We also have a birthday. Little Miss Shelby has a birthday. So everyone say, Happy birthday, Shelby! Hope you learned some new things last week. We're going to try some new things this week and repeat a few things. So make sure your packets are out and you're ready to go. Let's get started.
Hi! Okay, everybody, let's do the left and right song. Your left side is over here, and your right side is over here. Now get those hands up. Okay, great. When I say left, raise your left hand high. When I say right, raise your right hand high. Everybody ready? Okay, here we go. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, salamander! Oh, good job! Let's try it again, but we change the order. Please listen. Left, left, right, right, left, left, right, right, salamander! Oh, that salamander is a good dancer. Okay, let's do it again. It's going to be a little faster. Left, left, right, left, 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 right, left, 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 right, left, 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 right, left. Salamander! Oh, wow, everybody, you're so great!
We interrupt this video to bring you a special report.
Salamander!
Good job. Hi, welcome to our new segment called Laugh Out Loud. I'm going to tell you some jokes today. We encourage you to email us some jokes and we'll read them. I've got one for you guys. Knock, knock.
Who's
Who's
there?
there? Boo.
Boo-hoo.
Quit your crying.
Oh, that's funny. Do you guys know how to make a milkshake?
I don't think
No.
I do.
Oh, let your cow jump on your trampoline.
Here's one for you. What kind of dog always knows what time it is?
I don't know.
I don't know. What do you guys think? It's a watchdog.
Oh.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Dozen.
Doesn't
who?
Doesn't anyone want to let me in?
All right. What you got, Miss Lisa?
What do you get when you cross a snowstorm in a cornfield?
Snowstorm in a cornfield.
Right.
Cornflakes.
Here's one for you. What kind of building always has the most stories? Do you know?
The library.
Silly. So we just wanted to have some fun with that, and we encourage you to have your adult maybe help you send in some funny story, a riddle, a joke, anything that makes you laugh, and we'll read them on our Laugh Out Loud.
Hi everybody, we are going to do Matman again this week. We've got some music to put to it. So get your pieces out. If you need to pause, please do so. And here we go.
Matman has one head, one head, one head. Matman has one head, so that he can think. Matman has two eyes, two eyes, two eyes. Matman has two eyes, so that he can see. Matman has one nose, one nose, one nose. Matman has one nose, so that he can smell. Matman has one mouth, one mouth, one mouth. Matman has one mouth, so that he can eat. Matman has two ears, two ears, two ears. Matman has two ears, so that he can hear. Listen. Listen. Matman has one body, one body, one body. Matman has one body. Oh, what is inside? His heart, his tummy, his lungs. Matman has two arms, two arms, two arms. Matman has two arms, so that he can reach. Matman has two hands, two hands, two hands. Matman has two hands, so that he can clap. Matman has two legs, two legs, two legs. Matman has two legs, so that he can stand. Matman has 2 feet, 2 feet, 2 feet. Matman has 2 feet, so that he can walk.
Good job, everybody. Hi, we are back with our wooden pieces. We're going to count them first. These are our big lines. 1, 2, 3, 4 big lines. These are our little lines. 1, 2, 3. These are our little curves. 1, 2, 3. And these are our big curves. 1, 2, 3. If you remember, last week we talked about vertical and horizontal. So if you put a big line in front of you, facing away from you, we're going to call this vertical. If you put one sideways, we're going to call this horizontal. We just made a letter. What letter did we make, guys?
A T.
A T. Let's try it again. Let's put a vertical line out, and now we're going to use our little lines. Let's put them horizontal. One at top, one at the bottom, and one in the middle. Look, we've made another letter. What letter is that?
That's an
E.
E.
An E. We can build all the letters. Let's leave our big line vertical and get a big curve. We are going to put the big curve next to our big line. We've made another letter. What's that letter?
That's a D.
That's a D. What if we flip it this way? What's that? That's not a letter.
Nope.
What if we take out our big line but leave our curve and bring in another curve? Two big curves joined together make a An O, which is a big circle.
Mhm.
We can build all our letters this way. Let's do some horizontal building. How about 2 big lines horizontal? How about 2 big lines vertical? What if we make now 4 sides, all the same length, makes a square. We're going to take out our 2 verticals and use little lines vertical and put them together. Now we have 4 sides again, but they're not equal. What have we got? A rectangle.
Rectangle.
Good job. Mine's long and yours are shorter and fatter, but that's fine. They're all rectangles. Let's use 2 big lines again and make them slant. Let's slant them to the right. And slant them to the left. And slant 1 to the right and 1 to the left. And what have we got? A V. Good job. Let's do something really complicated.
Okay.
We're going to make a V and another V. What does that make? A W. Good job. Let's see, what else can we do? We can make little circles. And a shape we haven't made today, 3 sides, is what? A triangle. You guys need to get out your wooden pieces at home and see what you can build. There is a sheet in your packet, and I've got one right here. I don't know if you can, oh well, you can see it, but all of our letters are on here, so you can start practicing building your letters. Let's get out our first school book and turn to page 4. Remember, our page numbers are in the bottom corners. We're going to do this page every week so we remember what the letters of the alphabet are. Are you ready, Miss Kim and Miss Lisa?
Yes.
Here we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? Good job. Now we are going to turn to page 12. It's a 1 and a 2 down here in the corner. And this is our yellow page. So again, I want you to pick one of these items and color it yellow. These are bigger spaces, so we're going to do point and larger scribbles. I'm going to color the banana. So larger scribbles, color, color, color. And if you notice, each one of our objects is a shape. The lemon is an oval. The piece of cheese is a square. And this banana is a small curve or a crescent. It's the same thing. finish your drawing, pause me. Now we're going to do our purple page. We have an eggplant, grapes, and the queen's robe. I am going to color grapes. Everybody find your purple crayon. Color any one of them that you want. The grapes need point and little scribbles. Little scribbles. A lot of grapes. You guys finish your drawing, but again, we're going to look. The eggplant is an oval. The grapes are what? Little tiny circles. And the queen's robe makes kind of a triangle. So finish your drawing, give this video a pause. I'm going to move on to page 14, 1 and a 4, and it's our blue page. Find your blue crayon and color whichever drawing you want. I'm going to color the fish. It's a blue fish. I can make medium-sized scribbles on this. I don't know that I've ever seen a blue fish. See, there's little tiny scribbles up here. Here again, our blue jean shorts are what shape? A square. The blueberries are little tiny circles. And our blue fish kind of makes a diamond. This is a new shape for us. It's a square turned on the side. Kind of squished. So finish your drawings, and I'll see you next week.
This is me, this is me, this is me and my energy. This is me, this is me, this is me and my energy. I'm gonna wiggle my legs, I'm gonna clap my heels, I'm gonna stomp my feet, because I have energy. Oh, this is me, this is me. This is me and my energy. This is me, this is me, this is me and my energy. I'm gonna wave my arms, I'm gonna shake my hips, I'm gonna jump to the sky. Woo! Because I have energy. Oh, this is me, this is me, this is me and my energy. This is me, this is me, this is me and my energy. I'm gonna clap my hands, I'm gonna shake my head, I'm gonna yell out loud, woo! Because I have energy. Oh, this is me, this is me, this is me and my energy. This is me, this is me. This is me and my energy, and it's the only thing that I can be, and I'm the only thing that I can be. Me, energy, me, energy, me, energy, me, energy, me, energy, me, energy, me.
Hi, and welcome back. Today we're out and about in the library. I have Miss Lisa here, and we're going to show you the magazines, some of the magazines that we have here in the library. We have lots of different ones that for maybe you or even an older brother or sister, and these magazines can be checked out, and you'll probably find one in the bag you get next week for you to give it a try. A lot of these magazines just have funny little stories. They'll have, like, this one's a little rhyming riddle game you can play, and it says, name that pet. I can swim and splash and splish. My bowl's a good home for a...
I bet it's a fish.
Fish. That's right. Good job. So let's see if we can get this one. I can bark and sit straight up. I'm a frisky, soft brown pup. Good job. And the last one we'll read for today is I'll sing the sweetest song you've heard if you'll feed this hungry bird. So that's one fun thing you can do with these magazines. There's just all kinds of things in here. I wanted to point out, here's a little poem. It's also got some rhyming in it. It's called Pumpkins Around. And it says, pumpkins on the back porch, a pumpkin at the door, pumpkins on the countertop, the table, and the floor, a pumpkin on the garden gate, and two beneath the tree, a pumpkin in the window, and a pumpkin for me. And if you can see the pictures, there's lots of pumpkins, and then down here it asks you how many pumpkins you can find and which one's your favorite. So there's just all kinds of fun things you can do with these magazines. And one last thing we'll point out on this one, it's called Piles of Leaves. And this says, we raked up piles and piles of leaves and stacked them neatly by the trees. Then Ted came out, that's our new pup, and barked and yelped and messed them up. He loved the leaves and dove right in, covered himself from tail to chin, as if we raked them just for him. So those are just a few of the things you can find in a magazine, and I think Miss Lisa has another magazine there she wants to show you.
I have highlights, and you can find lots of stuff in this magazine. If you like to find pictures, this is a good one to look for stuff. And then it also has stories that someone can read to you. And then I have a poem I'd like to read to you. It's called An Itchy Cricket. Young Connor was a cricket. For many moons ago, poor Connor has an itchy wing, and my, it bugged him so. He tried his best to scratch it. His arms were just too small. He used a twig, a leaf, a branch. They didn't help at all. So Connor tried one last thing to take the itch away. He rubbed both wings together. Hooray, that saved the day. But something special happened when Connor scratched his itch. His wings produced a lullaby, a song in perfect pitch. Crickets still play Connor's song. For many moons ago, do all the crickets have an itch? I guess we'll never know. So you can find many things in highlights and Ladybug, and then we have Ranger Rick Jr. So again, maybe you'll find one of those. And
these have more, like if you like, especially if you like animals, there's all kinds of things that show you about animals, and magazines are just a lot of fun. So come pick one out. Hi, are you ready to read some books? Let's sit down and get comfy and see what books Miss Jane has for us today. This one's called LMNOPs, and it's actually an alphabet book. Some of you may remember this from last year. I know we did the number P's book. We are P's, alphabet P's. We work and play in the ABCs. We're acrobats and artists and astronauts in space. And that all starts with the letter A. We're builders and bathers and bikers in a race. That's our letter B. C. We're climbers and campers, and he's a circus clown. Can you see all of our little P's in the book? We're dancers and drivers around town. What letter do you think that is? That's the letter D. That says, can you dig it? We're eaters, electricians, and explorers searching the land. There's our letter E. We're farmers and flaggers and best friends in a band. And that's our letter F. We're gardeners and gigglers, givers and takers. Letter G. And there's H and I, and that spells the word hi. We're hikers, inventors, and investigators. There's our letter J. We're judges and jugglers. They're juggling dishes and rings. Can you see them juggling? Can you see our little peas down there juggling? And there's our K. We're kickers, kayakers, and some of us are kings. And there's L, and there's our M, N, and O. And we are listeners and neighbors right next door, miners. We're nurses, officers, and outlaws taking more. There's our P. We're painters and plumbers fixing leaks. We're pilots and parachutists. Parachutists. We fly parachutes. We're P's. I'm going to have to practice that word. And we're unique for letter U. There's Q and R. And Q says we're quilters and quarterbacks. I bet you like to play football, some of you, and are you the quarterback? And we're readers. And it says, next page, please. And there's our S for scientists, swimmers, and sailors on the sea. We're truckers for letter T, and teachers, and the teacher's telling them, everyone look here. And there's our U. We're underwater divers. There's our letter V. We're voters and vets. Do you know what a vet is? A vet is what takes care of our animals. If your dog or your kitty or an animal you might have ever gets sick, that's who you take it to. That's our pet doctor. It's called a vet. And our volunteers. We're weavers and wishers and x-ray doctors too. There's our W and there's our X and Y. We're yogists in a pose, and zoologist. That's who. We are P's from A to Z. Now tell us, please. Who are you?
Hi. Today we're going to read a book called Duck on a Bike. The book is by David Shannon. Duck on a Bike. One day, down on the farm, Duck got a wild idea. I bet I could ride a bike, he thought. He waddled over to where the boy parked his bike, climbed on, and began to ride. At first he rode very slowly, and he wobbled a lot, but it was fun. Duck rode past Cow, waved to her. "Hello, Cow," said Duck. "Moo," said the cow. But what she thought was, a duck on a bike? That's the silliest thing I've ever seen. Then Duck rode past Sheep. "Hello, Sheep," said Duck. "Bah," said Sheep. But what she thought was, He's gonna hurt himself if he's not careful. And off he goes. Duck was riding better now. He rode past Dog. "Hello, Dog." "Woof," said Dog. But what he thought was, this is a mighty neat trick Duck's doing. Then Duck rode past Cat. "Hello, Cat," said Duck. "Meow," said Cat. But what she thought was, I wouldn't waste my time riding a bike. Cats are like that. Duck paddled a little faster. He rode past Horse. "Hello, Horse," said Duck. Said Horse. But what he thought was, you're still not as fast as me, Duck. Duck rang his bell as he rode towards Chicken. "Hello, Chicken," said Duck. "Cluck, cluck, cluck," said Chicken. But what she thought was, watch where you're going, Duck. Then Duck rode past Goat. "Hello, Goat," said Duck. "Mah," said Goat. But what he thought was, I'd like to eat that bite. Duck stood on the seat, rode past Pig, and Pig. "Hello, Pig," said Duck. "Oink," said Pig. But what he thought was, Duck is sure a show-off. Then Duck rode no hands past Mouse. "Hello, Mouse," said Duck. "Week," said Mouse. But what he thought was, I wish I could ride a bike just like Duck. Suddenly, a whole bunch of kids came down the road on bikes. They were in such a hurry that they didn't see Duck. They parked their bikes, and in the house they ran. What's going to happen? They're all looking. Now all the animals had bikes. They rode around and around the barnyard. "This is fun," they all said. "Good idea, Duck." Then they put the bikes back by the house, and no one knew that on that afternoon there had been a cow, a sheep, a dog, a cat, a horse, a chicken, a goat, 2 pigs, and a mouse, and a duck on a bike. The end.